second session of the speech and talk, Discourses and Social Practices in the Ancient Mediterranean World. We have 5 very, very interesting papers to come this morning, and I'm glad that someone is still here at the SPL, although it's kind of the last very, very interesting session that we will have before we leave. Our first speaker is Pieter Botha, and the title of his paper is The Spelling Eye versus the Listening Ear, Oral Poetics and New Testament Writings. And in the program book it says 30 minutes, but I hope we will have some minutes after each paper to have some discussion and reflection. So Pieter Botha.
Well, let me put it this way, depending on the vibe that I get. It can be 20 minutes or it will be 32 minutes. As is usual with these things, I want to make 2 comments before presenting to you parts of my paper. The first comment is, I don't know how this happened, Marianne, but somehow when we communicated about the proposal, I got the completely wrong impression that somewhere it would be useful to present something general, something introductory, something a little bit evocative, but inviting and showing there's some stuff to be done, and that kind of, so it's that kind of paper, I have to admit straight away. So if you're very familiar with the field and so on, I wouldn't mind if you just didn't take it. The other thing, along the way, slightly abusing the situation. There's this academic ritual. You have a good colleague who writes a book and then unfortunately passes away after you've already promised that you will give some attention to that and so on. So that little ritual of acknowledgement will be part of it. You will have to be able to suffer in this paper. So right, I want to talk to you a little bit about oral poetics and New Testament writings. And those of you who have had the misfortune of listening to me, I'd like to say up front what I'm talking about so that you can nod off quite comfortably and know, well, that's what I was going to talk about anyway. So, and the point that, it's a simple point that I want to make, is that concepts such as media criticism, orality, manuscript culture, these are all concepts. These are not so much phenomena. It's a way of looking at the artifacts that are part of our world. We do not have history or even original text or intentions or stuff like that. We have artifacts. And it makes not just a difference, but all the difference what we make of those artifacts. It's just data.